Jalen Gaffney's the player that I think can blow up nationally, number 12, point guard. It's a big matchup, he and Jared Bynum going at it. There you see Gaffney with the rock. Holds offers from LSU, Florida, Seton Hall, Minnesota, St. John's, and others. A 2019 point guard really can score it.
It's going to be Weston on the far side. Inside again, they will try the three from the corner, and that will rattle in for the first bucket of the game. That basket by Nweke.
That was Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish knocking it down. He's already off to a good start. Good to see Cam knocking down the tray ball.
The contrast on this brown and light blue, a little tough from our angle.
And they have a similar sized body. Noah Collier, one to watch, number 21. Only a sophomore.
Long three does not go. Rebounded by the Moose. Up top, alley-oop try does not go. A little hard on that pass. Right down come the Little Hoyas, looking for the quick answer, and that's going to be fought for. And somehow no travel in there. They will call the foul instead.
Two outstanding coaches here in this game. For Westtown, Seth Berger, Ryan Esco for Georgetown Prep. There's Cam Reddish from downtown, the Duke Blue Devil showing the stroke.
Inside drive from the Little Hoyas, they'll kick it out. Nice ball movement on the perimeter, now settling back down. Kerfman with it, swings it to the near side. Offurum takes the shot, doesn't go. Rebound is there for the Moose. Inside drive, follow up, and that's a bucket for Jake Forrester.
That's his game. High motor comes in, number 3 in the Big Shots PA rankings. Jake Forrester banged his knee up a little bit on that follow.
Up top again, that's Kerfman running the point for the Little Hoyas. And they run that offense with all that off-ball movement. Bynum with it, and we get our first look at the big-time St. Joe's commit.
They got a good one there now, Lamar Kimball. They got another good point guard coming. And Jared Bynum plays with great pace. Be a standout in A-10.
Gaffney trying to work his way around the perimeter. Gives it off to Reddish. Reddish step back dish to Forrester. Gaffney with it, back to Reddish. Reddish gonna try to drive, losing the handle. It'll be a bucket.
Big time move from Cameron Reddish. Love his length, size, and versatility. At the guard spot at 6'8". Super talented. Been, seen Cam Reddish over the years in Big Shots since he's been about 10 years old. Kept growing and growing and growing. 6'4", 6'5". Now he's 6'8". As good as any player in the country.
And good spot by you. Forrester was a little banged up. You saw him heading off to the sidelines. Hopefully he is okay. Such a talented kid. As Georgetown Prep, we've seen teams love this diamond press, and now Prep facing it.
What I love about this, Seth Berger switching up his defense. He started out in a 2-3, went to man-to-man, now extended the zone.
And Offurum gets it, so perhaps a little too much on defense.
That's the GW commit. Mezie Offurum signed with George Washington.
An 8-4 lead for Westtown with a 5:08 to go in the first quarter. And the bucket doesn't fall for Reddish, rebounded by the Little Hoyas. Prep now, driving inside. Offurum puts up the shot, doesn't fall. Rebound is there for Eichelberger. Reddish driving, hit on the floor. Let's see if they will say he was going up. I believe that's going to be on the floor. Let's see.
Reddish coming at you. Runs into future Ivy Leaguer Ike Nweke, headed to Columbia, number 24. It's a big body. Good get for Columbia. Reddish to the line. You know, this past summer, playing for Team Final, Rob Brown, great friend of mine, I got to see Reddish play more of like a point guard position. And it really helped expand his game, where he's so comfortable getting the outlet pass, taking it down, and making decisions like that where he gets to the line.
It's always interesting. As a local newspaper reporter, I don't have time for AAU stuff. I'm normally covering the high school stuff. So sometimes when I hear about AAU stuff, it's interesting because these guys play so many different positions, and then they come back the next summer and they have all these new tools in their toolbox, if you will. And with Reddish, adding that aspect to his game has been huge.
Yeah, and you know, playing against some of the top players in the country as he did in the EYBL, I mean, he's really expanded his games over the years from a prototypical wing to now he's a guard that can run the show at the point guard spot, comfortable with the ball in hand.
And that'll be a foul. It looks like the foul is committed by Eichelberger. Excuse me, foul on number 24 in Nweke. So first foul charged to him. That's 2 team fouls each. Westtown leads 10-4 with 4:34 to go. Throw down, alley-oop. Offurum with the slam.
We're hearing that GW signee right there.
And the future Colonial throwing it down. I feel like I've been calling his name every time Prep has it. 10-6 is the Westtown lead with 4:10 to go, first quarter.
Love the energy from the Georgetown Prep bench.
Reddish does not go. Rebound is there and put back, no good. Right back to the Moose, inside, no good. A third offensive rebound and a foul on Prep. Talk about your offensive glass. They are cleaning it up.
They're hitting the glass. They had the link. We saw that in the last game, IMG with that link. But there's my man, Mezie, climbing the ladder, headed to George Washington.
Fouls on number 12, Mezie Offurum. His first team foul.
3:53 to go. Of course, it is Georgetown Prep against Westtown. Westtown leading 10-6 in the early going. And it's always interesting. At some point, a basketball game breaks out. You got that feeling out point. Last game, we kind of saw IMG just right from the start. So far, both these teams still jockeying for position as Forrester's bucket goes. And it's great to see him back out there. He left for a moment to get checked on, but looks to be all right.
He's a competitor. If you're Jake Forrester, he played well in this event last year. You want to get back out there and play in front of this crowd. Good get for Archie Miller.
11-6 now is the Westtown lead. Offurum, the ball handler, dishes it off to Desire with it. Trapped in the corner is Bynum, and he will get the foul. 11-6 is the Westtown lead with 3:35 to go. It's going to be Harrington to inbound.
Westtown out in the man-to-man now.
Butler up top, tries to get a screen, takes it, drives inside, goes up, and count the lay-in.
Love the pace from Jared Bynum. He's been a star on the DMV over the years. Love how he got to the rim and used his eyes.
Looking for Forrester, no connection. Great defense there from Nweke.
Great pace to his game. Jared Bynum gets in the paint, eyes up on the rim, nice left. Really used his body well, future A10 guard.
Inbounds goes to Forrester and right back out to Gaffney. Back to Forrester for the throwdown. And that is going to be a timeout called by the Moose. 3:08 to go. Westtown leads 13-8.
Well, that's what we call the angry Moose. How about the dime from Gaffney? What a pass, the 2019 point guard delivering a dime to Jake Forrester. Go get it, future Indiana Hoosier.
And so much talent. We talked about Reddish. You look at this, Reddish, the #1 3 team. This is on ESPN's board, going to Duke. Jalen Smith going to Maryland. Jalen Horde going to Wake Forest. Aaron Wiggins, Maryland. And then, of course, Brandon Slater, Paul VI going to Nova. And then Antoine Jones of Oak Ridge undeclared. And you've done a lot of homework on these guys. If you could have one, who would you want?
I mean, Cameron Reddish is special.
Okay.
Love his talent. Aaron Wiggins, he starred in our Big Shots events over the years with Team Charlotte and loved the get from Maryland. Saw Dustin Clark assisting in Maryland here earlier. But that whole group's great. I mean, Jalen Smith, another outstanding get. And obviously, Brandon Slater has been a winner at Paul VI for many years, and that's what Villanova wants and gets out of the DMV.
Up top, Offurum hits the three.
Offurum showing all three levels he can score.
Villanova does such a great job. They pluck guys that fit exactly what they want. Chris Jenkins and Josh Hart, who I mentioned, by their senior year, they fit in perfectly to a national title picture.
Yeah, you got Phil Booth up there now doing his thing, and played at Mount St. Joe's. Love the penetration there from Georgetown Prep. Mezie ready to shoot. Nylon. Love the follow through from Mezie too. He's your guy in the A10 that can play a number of positions. The game changed so much where you got to be able to stretch the floor with the ball screen or have a big that can really guard it.
And that's going to be rebounded by Forrester. Gets tangled up with Bynum as Westtown leads 13-11 with 2:06 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be inbounded by Collier, and it looks like Reddish is saying, I want it, I'm going to take it up. And his teammates oblige.
That's the 6'8" point guard right there, Cameron Reddish.
That's Berger looking for Forrester. Forrester along the baseline and gets the finish.
Jake did a great job stealing on that. One dribble, quick with the layup.
Long three from Bynum, and he hits it.
From Philly, St. Joe's. Future hot right there, Jared Bynum.
Pulled up from Reading Terminal and hit that three. 15-14, Westtown leads with 1:26 to go. Reddish at the top of the key, pull up. Hits the iron, rebound by Forrester, going back up strong, and gets the bucket. And he got a little chatty, that gets a whistle, but let's see if there's any call associated with it.
Just a warning, just a warning. Love the motor Jake Forrester showing here. Banged his knee up early. Took a minute, back at it again, having a big first quarter here.
Up top, Bynum gonna dish it off to Kerfman. Near side, Bynum again. Offurum with the screen. Now Bynum pulls up from his sweet spot, and that is so sweet. Too sweet, another three.
Jared Bynum's putting on a show, has 8 here in the first quarter, and ties them up in the corner.
And that'll force a jump ball. The arrow favors Prep. We're all tied at 17. Take a look at that St. Joe's commit. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter, tied at 17 all.
Love how he comes off the ball screen, stretches the big out. Cameron doesn't get out in time, and daggers it from deep.
All sorts of excited. Bynum starting to feel it. Chased off his spot, drives inside, and another one. He's fancy.
Has the crowd on their feet, buzzing in here. Mr. Bynum, it's your show with 10.
20 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Moose trying to hold for the last shot. Prep leads 19-17. Reddish controlling, trying to break down the defender. Drives inside, floater does not go. Rebounded by Prep, and a foul.
That was a frustration foul by Reddish. He can get to his spots. He rushed that floater.
3 seconds to go. Of course, at this level, there's no advancement with a timeout. So Prep is going to have to go quickly to try to get a shot off. In the previous game, we saw McNamara beat a buzzer with a long shot. They give it to Bynum. 2 seconds. Bynum puts it up.
That's too easy.
Oh, cannot make it in, and just from his sweet spot.
He had missed from that spot. That's a rare miss in the first quarter from Mr. Bynum with 10.
After one, Georgetown Prep leads 19-17. The future of WGL is the future of energy. Diversified, innovative, and collaborative. WGL works to find you the right energy answers. Learn more at WGL.com. And Georgetown Prep, if you're the Little Hoyas, you gotta love what you're feeling right now.
You're fired up. Look at Coach Ryan Esco. Used to be on the Big Shot staff. Great to see him having the success he's having at Georgetown Prep, coaching them up. 19-17, Jared Bynum, your star point guard, is getting to where he wants. Here you see him coming off the ball screen. Great pace off the ball screen. Love how he comes off in motion, doesn't force, makes his read. Stretches the big, doesn't get out time, in your face. Hand down, man down, as Mark Jackson would say. Comes off again, hesitates, gets in the paint, runner. I mean, he's doing it all three levels. Outstanding performance in the first quarter.
That highlight right there, that's a mixtape. That's a kid that shows you he has all the tools you want in an offensive stud.
I mean, he has 12, and he's doing it in every way. He hit the left-handed layup, the pull-up in the paint, obviously the threes from deep. Jared Bynum lighting it up.
Now he gets set for the start of this second quarter. Georgetown Prep up 19-17.
The crowd is in. If you're a hoop fan, can't make it, tune in to Monumental Sports.
Starting to get to that standing room only capacity here at the DeMatha Convocation Center. Up top, here come the Moose, looking for the inside. Forrester can't quite finish the second try. Third try is the charm for the little tap-tap-tap-a-roo.
Seth Berger loved the play call out of a or end of the quarter. Got the back screen for Forrester.
Offurum three ball does not go. Moose with the rebound. Reddish with it. On the dish now. And I love the excitement from this Prep bench.
You know, if you're not in the game, you have to be a factor, and that's what that bench is doing for Georgetown Prep. Really love their energy.
Forrester, spinorama, and finish.
Jake Forrester now with 12. Indiana Hoosier showing off first half here for Westtown.
Offurum looking for an answer, no shot. They're going to say foul on the floor. So far in this quarter, it's been Westtown scoring 4 buckets. They lead 4 points, excuse me. They lead 21-19 with 7:04 to go in the first half.
There you see Seth Berger does a tremendous job for Westtown. High energy, brilliant mind of the game.
That foul committed by Forrester. Prep, little fade away, does not go. Forrester on the rebound to Reddish. Reddish trying to push, has no help, will wait. Back to Forrester. Forrester hesitation drive. Goes up strong, can't finish, looking for the rebound. Prep gets it. Little Hoyas on the run now. Getting it to Bynum, little nifty move, doesn't go. Forrester with the rebound.
Westtown needs to get out and get going. They let the defense set up Georgetown Prep in the right spots in the gaps. Tough for Reddish to drive on, so he needs to get out and transition early and often.
And that's a nice little MJ-like spin move with the fade.
That is Mr. Noah Collier. He's only a sophomore, folks. Has the body similar to Cameron Reddish, and that stroke looks just like him as well.
As you say his year, I'm checking the media guide. He looks beyond his age the way he's playing.
He's one that coaches, I'm sure, are circling his name. A lot of college coaches in attendance today.
Reddish loses it.
Cookies.
Bynum with the lay-in. He teased us.
Bynum with 14. We call that stealing your cookies.
Reddish on that dish to Gaffney. Deflected again. Incoming Ochefu. Throw it down.
Mezie.
A huge dunk. And we're tied at 23.
Coach Mo Joseph at GW's got to be loving this. Mezie Offurum playing his tail off, number 12.
Tied at 23, 5:21 to go in the first half. Reddish, step back, Jay, doesn't go, rebounded by Bynum. Checks his numbers. Doesn't have him, has to settle it up. Inside dish, fought for, and Reddish comes away with it. And that's gonna be a blocking foul committed by Offurum.
Fouls on number 12, Mezie Offurum. That's his second.
Here's C. Bynum picking his pocket, the lay-in, has 14. And then Mezie Offurum, the future GW Colonial, rim rocking.
Throwing it down with 5 minutes to go. We're tied at 23, and the excitement just building. This is the third course of our hoops feast, if you will. So much more to come. Inside dish. Loose ball. Forrester gets it. He's pummeled by the defense, but escapes. Reddish now with some numbers. Had a man, but picked his pocket. Here come the little Hoyas. Little sharing, too much sharing as that ball goes out of bounds.
You got to convert that. That's a 3-on-1. Credit Jake Forrester. You know, right now Westtown's having turnovers and they're not getting back on defense. Look at the guys hustling back. Credit Forrester on the effort. But that's how you lose games, if you have that type of effort getting back and not eliminating those easy lay-ins.
I mean, earlier tonight, that's what happened with Cesar Chavez and Friendship Tech.
Yeah.
And that's how that game got out of hand, not getting back and protecting the rim.
Went to a Frank Martin practice at South Carolina. He kept saying, protect your home to the last guy back. Forrester protected his home, but more of the Westtown guys got to protect their home.
23 all, 4:05 to go in this first half. Little Hoyas, nice drive inside and count the bucket. That is Will Mulquin.
Tough take. Forrester was laid over there to slide. Mulquin finishing through contact, number 15, senior.
Little Hoyas lead 25-23. And was it last year or the year before where a lot of features were done on the bench players getting involved? I think the Little Hoyas watched that. This bench is fun to watch.
Yeah, Monmouth had the crowd and the nation going crazy with their viral moves on the end of the bench.
Bynum trying to break it down, pulls back. 20 to shoot.
That energy is contagious.
Malquin for three, hits it.
Saw him inside, now we see him outside. The senior, available prospect, Mulquin.
The Moose with it on the near side. That's Gaffney. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Prep leads 28-23. Up top, close defending. Gaffney spin move and is fouled in the post.
Coming into the game, Jared Bynum's had a big first half, but the guy that's heating up for the G-Town Prep is Malkin with the lay-in. Comes off his down screen, ready to shoot. Nothing but nylon. And did the three to the head. Way to shoot it, number 15.
So that foul committed by Bynum. That's his second personal. And the rest of the way, it's going to be free throws for both teams. 7 fouls as a team committed by Prep, 6 by the Moose.
Key matchup in this game coming in, I thought, was Gaffney versus Bynum. And Bynum has really had an outstanding first half. I believe he's won that matchup so far, and that's why his team leads 28-23.
Prep swinging the ball back up to Bynum up top. Malquin for three, front iron, rebound by Gaffney. Gaffney up ahead, Reddish, and the finish for the Duke commit.
High major plus players make layups like we saw earlier. Jameis Ramsey. Reddish is another one like that can finish, future Duke Blue Devil. 3
ball for Prep, and that rattles out. Look at the hustle, getting down are the Little Hoyas and putting it up. Knocked out of bounds, and it stays with the Little Hoyas.
You know, the one thing you see about high major plus players, they make hard plays look easy. That was not an easy finish, but Reddish made it look easy.
Bynum up top, a double team awaited him, gets it inside, trying to finish, but that'll be a foul.
A lot of college coaches in the house, and there you see the Wake Forest head coach. Danny and the Miracles, Danny Manning in the house. Jalen Hort comes on next. Wake Forest signee. Great get for the Demon Deacons. Plays for Wesleyan Christian.
So much great talent. Demon Deacons have had a lot of great players come through that have gone on to the professional level. 2 minutes to go, 29-25 lead for Georgetown Prep. free throw falls. That foul was committed by Forrester, so he has 2. Both teams 7 fouls each. Reddish brings it up, under 2 to go.
You know, in tight games, making free throws is a key factor, and that's what these teams are doing right now. Georgetown Prep hit their last 2.
Gaffney hits nothing there. Upcoming quick, it's Kerfman. Kerfman, baseline, finds a man. Inside Malquin, can't quite finish. Rebound by the Moose. Reddish, pull up 3.
Wow.
Have it.
Reddish from downtown.
And he seems to be a little Reddish. He's heating up a little bit here.
That was a rhythm jumper coming down in transition, letting it fly.
Bynum with the answer.
He's been locked in. He has 17 first half points, Jared Bynum.
He's found another spot.
Hey, and he's a great floor leader. Look at him getting the team in the defense that they need to be in now, switching to a 2-3.
33-28 is the Prep lead. Under a minute to go in this first half. Gaffney at the top of the key. Zone defense not allowing anything inside. Gaffney up top, 5 to shoot. Gaffney losing the handle, out of bounds. They're gonna say it stays with Wesstown, but only 3 to go on the shot clock.
That shot clock becomes a factor. I love it. Gives college coaches and scouts an opportunity to see players make decisions.
Of course, you get it to Reddish, 1 to shoot, gets it off, does not fall, follows his rebound,
Wow.
puts it in anyway.
Quick second jumper, Cameron Reddish. Nice uses of the left hand.
30 seconds to go, shot clock remains on, 33-30, Prep leads. Up top, it's Bynum. It's been dangerous from 3 so far, gets it to Malquin, back to Bynum. Malquin near side, and it looks like his zone defense is out for the Moose. Malquin pulls up for 3. Front iron, putback, goes in.
Desire.
Buzzer beating does not go. And after 2, it is Georgetown Prep leading 35-30 on the Monumental Sports Network. Take another look at this last basket. Malquin missing it, but that putback